What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Debate and Destroy, episode 17? 18.
Yes. No, 18.
Tell me, episode 18 with your host, Blackout Bill. Joined my co-host, as always, the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Loco JJ.
Loco JJ's in the house. You ready to hear some falsettos?
Dude, I am ready. I'm here. I'm ready for the shredding, dude.
The shred
That's
fest.
what I'm here for, dude.
Shit. And we got our guest today. First time episode for him, the legendary Estefan Ortega.
Also known as Death Metal Hagrid.
Also known as Death Metal Hagrid. I mean, look at him. The boy's a snack.
You were supposed to plug that for me. Instead, I had to introduce myself as Death
Lead
Metal
singer
Hagrid.
of Imminent Descent. There you go. I got you a second plug.
You really didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go. Lead screamer, I should say. The boy can howl like a wolf. But can he howl like the legend King Diamond?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Shit,
Those highs
today,
are high.
You know it's Mercyful Fate, Melissa versus Abigail, dude. So this was actually Stefan's pick, and maybe we can get a little background reason on why you want to do these two albums.
Dude, I picked them because it was fucking hard. Like these are two of my favorite albums, like of all time. And I mean, King Diamond the dude's probably been on something close to like 15, 20 albums in his like lifetime.
Yeah.
So like these are two of the best. So I figured this was something that I knew would challenge me to be like, all right, like sit down and kind of dissect each album and be like, all right, which one like somewhat objectively is like superior. So that's why I chose that album pretty much.
Okay.
Nice.
Makes sense to me. So just
I
a
like
little
it.
background. I've heard Abigail definitely before this, but this was getting prepped for my debate, for this debate. This was my first time jamming Melissa.
Same here.
I'd heard Don't Break the Oath by Mercyful Fate, but I never heard Melissa. And let me tell you, it's been a pleasure.
It's a game changer, dude.
It's
For me, I like it a lot.
Oh, it's a great album.
Yeah.
It's a great album. But it's time to find out which one is the better King Diamond album.
Ooh.
And more Mercyful Fate, King Diamond, whatever you want to do. So let's start off with track number 1, guys. The only alteration we made on this, by the way, and Steph, I'm going to explain the rules to you really fast before we get into this. So basically, we go track for track. We all make a vote on the track that we think is the winner. The track that gets the 2 out of 3 wins gets a pentagram of truth. The album that has the most pentagrams of truth wins the debate.
Cool.
So that's how we do it. And the only change we made is I combined Funeral and Arrival. That's like one song, so it'd be equal. And we added Black Masses onto Melissa because it's not on the original release, but because they thought it wasn't good enough. But I think it's a
awesome.
pretty
I
damn
think
good
it's a good song,
yeah.
dude.
And we wanted to make it equal, so we put it on the end to go against Black Horseman. But besides that, that's the only thing. Let's get ready with track number 1. Evil versus Funeral / Arrival.
Oh man, to me this is hard, dude.
This is a hard one.
Dude,
Honestly,
you can go for it. Yeah.
If I had to, it sounds weird, but let's say Arrival versus Evil,
Yeah.
like there are very few songs I think like out there that are like perfect fucking metal songs.
Yeah.
But Evil is a perfect fucking
Dude,
metal
it's
song.
so
it's
good.
so good.
Okay. Can I say something though? Is that first riff very similar to Phantom of the Opera by Iron Maiden?
And
It's very like there's a middle part of Phantom of the Opera, but it doesn't matter because they move on from that.
Yeah,
And I swear to God, King's delivery on the verses is like everything.
dude, I don't know.
It
It's a
is-
little Judas Priest-esque for me. I like it a lot.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's that
You don't
juicy.
think-
I think
what?
there's
I do. Personally, I do, man.
yeah.
His
But-
voice is much higher on Abigail than this one.
I think so. No, it's not much higher than
Yes,
Abigail.
it is,
no,
dude.
it's not.
Maybe
dude.
the production, but it
I
is
think
higher.
I think it cuts through more because it's more of like the rawness of the guitar riffs.
Maybe that's what it is.
There
but
was a
there's a
four-year-
difference for
four-year
me.
gap to
Yeah.
like
Between these two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa was 83 and Abigail was
87.
in,
He
perfected that high in Abigail.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
So he's about 4 years older.
Yeah, but there you go. You just said it. He perfected his high on Abigail. He's still got highs on Abigail, dude.
What I'm saying, it's much improved. Like it's higher.
Oh, it's higher on Abigail.
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm
Melissa.
saying,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you said the opposite.
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Yeah, with Evil, dude. I swear to God, when he hits that first delivery, I think it's the line because of his contrast between low and like high.
Yeah.
Which is, I was born in the cemetery, beyond the light of the moon. Oh, it's just too much, dude.
It's so fucking
Dude, just
good.
to say, these guitars are incredible. What's that guy's name?
From which band? From Mercyful Fate?
No, what's
Hank
two of them,
Sherman from Mercyful Fate.
Who's Michael Denner?
That's the.
He's on both, I think, isn't he?
That guy's awesome.
rhythm
Yeah, he's
guitarist.
on both.
Yeah.
He's the rhythm guitarist. Yeah, he's fucking sick. And those riffs, I was about to say, because I think the The Mercyful Fate one has like I said, it's more raw and it's
for
more of like a
sure.
in your face riff. But for me, it works so well with King's voice behind it and the way it like, continues to push through the song.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's
I
a
agree
fucking
with that.
and the breakdown riff is killer.
Dude.
It's
I
so
love
killer.
it.
Yeah, dude,
I
for
like it a
sure.
lot.
And even
man.
though the solos on, I think Abigail, we'll talk about it later, was definitely better. I think this one's actually a really fucking cool solo.
Dude, for sure.
Especially like the crawling back to bring it back to that first riff.
after the solo,
Oh, it's so
yes,
fucking
dude.
good, dude.
And the bass lines are awesome in this song.
Oh,
dude.
I know. They're great.
Yes, they introduced him really well.
I love Arrival. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a great, like, especially the opening riff and everything. It's just a mean ass fucking Andy LaRocque riff coming in to start off the album.
Oh, yeah.
But if I just had to choose between the two, Evil that.
Oh, we're already making our picks?
Whoa!
Whoa,
We
slow
don't talk
down.
about
He's
Arrival,
jumping the
bro.
gun.
Oh, well, yeah.
Dang.
just between the two.
Yeah.
Like as far as like the opening riffs, Evil's just fucking iconic, man. Like that intro just.
Yeah, dude.
Dun, 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 dun. It's the next part that that reminds me of that first Iron Maiden album. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it is Phantom of the Opera.
I'm
song
not too
thinking of.
sure, dude. I have to
But
go back.
I want to speak a little bit more on Arrival, just because the concept of Abigail. Like I love the way, because we didn't even touch upon Funeral, but like I love the way it sets the tone for what's going to happen. Like
It
it
really
foreshadows
does.
the events of like.
But then it hits hard, dude. Once Arrival gets in,
I know,
dude.
and I love the change where it's like it must, or that must be it, and then it's so good.
Yes. Oh, I love the tempo changes in the song, dude.
Yeah.
It's great.
And like you said, his highs are fucking soaring, and I think they get a little bit better on Abigail. But the tremolo picking riff that's during like the verses isn't like it's okay. It's not. I don't think it's as great as the one off Evil.
yeah.
But the fucking breakdown I think is better. And of course fucking Andy LaRocque is like a god, dude. Like it isn't fair how fucking good he is. He slays the song.
Yeah, the guitar rolls on this song, dude. It's freaking crazy.
And I love that first one. What's it called? In 1845.
Yeah. There's so many different riffs I wrote
Oh,
down
it's
that I want
too
to pick.
much, dude. I love that shit. Yeah.
Oh, man. I like it a lot, man. It's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
You're not going to make... I thought you were going to pick your riff on this one.
I really wanted to, but look, I wrote down like 5 riffs I wanted. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do
Just
it.
in case y'all didn't know, we all get one pick on a riff. Basically, or not a riff, but like our favorite part of a song, so we all get one little sample so y'all can hear about.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
People out
I
there-
thought you were going to pull for that breakdown,
I
dude.
really want. I wrote it down, dude. I want it so bad, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a little
And
bit.
So, do you know the story about Abigail, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, good. Because I was worried about JJ. I was like, he's not going to read the lyrics. He's not going
It's
to
a cool concept, dude. I really like. You told me a concept. I was like, I'll check it out and try. Dude,
Yeah.
it's a good horror story, dude.
For sure.
It
Yeah, dude,
really
this was
is.
when Jonathan LaFay and fucking
They need to make a movie out of that.
what's the wife's name?
Miriam.
Miriam. This is where
Miriam.
Jonathan and
Yeah.
Miriam pull up to the mansion,
Yeah.
and the horsemen warn them.
Like, no, suckers,
go in
don't
there.
go in there.
Oh, I know. And then what is the 18 is 9 line is awesome. 'cause it
Yeah.
like foreshados later lyrically
That's
like what
pretty cool,
happens.
man.
I love that, dude.
They tried
And
to
that
tell him. They tried to tell him.
They
but Jonathan
tried to
was like,
tell
Man,
him.
I already laid down big shed for this mansion. I need to move in. But later he's like, I should have
I should've listened.
listened.
Oh,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, my favorite part is that they foreshadow with the lyrics that 18 is 9 and the riff that's behind it like fucking slams.
Yes, dude.
But that 18 is 9 part, it's killer. But do you have a
Yeah.
clear winner? Do you have a pick?
Not a clear winner. This is
So
actually
you went with
tough.
Evil, right? Is that what you said?
Dude, If I had to choose one,
Really,
Evil's-
dude? That's
Evil
so
is perfect.
crazy.
Yeah, because this
Fuck,
is
it's
honestly on
perfect.
this debate, I think this is one of the hardest picks.
To me, this was the hardest. Like I picked every single song except for these two. Like I couldn't. I
Really?
can't decide, dude.
I think there's one
Yeah.
harder, but this one is fucking hard as shit.
Really, what's your pick?
Ah, dude, honestly, okay, I love Arrival and what it does for the story, but if I'm gonna be honest and I'm making a playlist, dude, I'm going with Evil.
Ah,
I love Evil, dude. Like I said, the way King delivers the lines
yeah,
during that verse, it just gets me, dude. It cuts through so well, and I think there's more of a balance between his highs and lows
Yeah.
that works better. But honestly, I just think it's the rawness of the song
I
that
do
gets me
like
going
Evil a
for
lot.
for this track specifically. But
the
we'll get
ending
later
is brilliant, dude. It's so heavy. The
Yeah.
ending's awesome, man.
because obviously all of Melissa is rawer than Abigail, but I think
Oh,
on this
yeah.
one, I'm just like, dude, that is a fucking amazingly raw metal song. And
Yeah.
it's so fucking good, dude.
I
Like, it's
agree.
amazing.
I totally
There's a reason
agree.
Metallica covered it. I think they covered it. They might have done it live.
no,
Check
that's
that
not.
out.
This is not it.
They covered this one in Curse of the Pharaoh live, I
It
think.
was,
Oh,
it's
really?
like a medley. It's
medley.
Oh,
there you
that's
go,
what.
yeah.
It,
medley of
okay.
a few songs.
Yeah.
Damn,
Do they?
dude.
Does James sing it? Does he bust out the?
Oh, he does, except you know how James is. He'll be like, yeah, after everything. I'm like a wolf in a wheelchair. Like, it's just like, and it's just hard to listen to.
I was born of the cemetery. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Behind the
just
light of the
yeah,
moon.
yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
It's really fucking cool that they covered it, like because you know in '83 you have you know, aside from Melissa, you also have Kill 'Em All coming out. You also have Show
God
No Mercy.
damn, dude.
Show No
coming out.
Mercy. I forgot
That's
that
a
came out
good
the same
year,
year.
dude.
I have something to say about Show No Mercy, but in Slayer later on.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. 1983. When did Killing Is My Business come out? 84 then? Probably.
I thought it was 83 as well. I thought it was
they're all the same year. I think they're
have to
84.
verify that. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, JJ, so what are you going to do for your Well, it doesn't matter what you pick.
Well, I know. I mean, honestly, it's a toss-up between these two songs. You can go either way. But you're right. I like the whole structure of Evil, dude. The whole song is just banging, dude. Riff after riff. I love it.
So you're going to go with Evil too?
That's where I would go with
Clean
Evil.
sweep?
Clean sweep.
Dude, I think we're going to catch some hate for not picking Arrival, but it's all good.
Arrival's
Who
a
gives
banger,
fuck?
though, dude. Don't
No,
get me
Arrival's
wrong,
amazing.
yeah.
Like I said, this was one of the hardest ones for me.
Yeah, seriously.
But I just got to be honest with myself, dude. If I'm making a metal playlist, I would rather hear Evil, dude. It's just, especially on Halloween. All these songs are great for Halloween, but there's just something about Evil.
my
Dude, I was
gosh.
born in the cemetery, bro. That's all I need. That's all you need, bitch. All right, so track number 1 gets the pentagram of truth is to Evil. So let's move on to track number 2. Curse of the Pharaohs versus A Mansion in the Darkness. Guys,
Ooh.
I think this is an easy one, dude.
Same here.
I think this is an easy one.
Same here, dude.
Well, are we gonna talk about it? Or are we just gonna throw down the vote?
No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Stefan, give us what you're thinking. Give us what you're thinking.
Dude, between Mansion in Darkness and Curse of the Pharaohs, like I already know what I'm gonna go with.
Here, maybe put the mic a little closer to your face.
Okay.
Oh, you're good.
Should I
Eric just
put
gave me. He
testing
waved me
one,
down.
too?
He waved me
Okay.
down.
All right. That's
Eric's
all
the
good.
guy behind the scenes. He's on a couple episodes. He's
Yeah.
gonna play the riffs for us.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, okay. Curse of the Pharaohs. That riff is just. It sounds almost more like a classic hard rock riff, like more like kind of towards like Sabbath influence. It's not as metal as let's say fucking Mansion in Darkness. Initially that riff that comes in ghostly and fucking metal, like the solo that comes in, too nasty. But honestly, they're both great tracks, man. But yeah, for me as well, it's an easy pick.
I just think that Curse of the Pharaoh goes a different direction, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
Than
why would that-
Evil?
Yeah, like why would they do that
definitely.
after that banger, dude? Like
well, yeah, that's
it deteriorates a little bit for me. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad song.
Yeah,
I do like it, but compared to Evil, dude, it's no joke.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. It's not like let's necessarily Melissa is a concept album the same as Abigail. So definitely, they even fun fact on Abigail they same thing as that they took. They took what's the album Black Masses off Melissa.
Yeah.
They also took a song called Shrine, which fucking rips.
Yes.
off
Okay.
of
So
there.
I had that on my on the version that I downloaded on Spotify.
They took that off simply for that reason on Abigail, because it just didn't go along with the subject matter. If you read like the album and everything, it's kind of off to left field. So that's why they were like, let's give it the
Let's
cut.
cut it.
Whereas,
But it's good anyway because you get 8 songs.
Exactly,
even. You know what I mean?
exactly. It's good for us.
Yeah,
But-
good
but-
for us.
but yeah, but yeah,
awesome.
no, I think both solid songs. But I already
Dude,
have my.
For Pharaoh's the Curse of the Pharaohs, like
Yeah.
the grave robber thing, lyrics are
Yeah.
okay to me. Like they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
Like the verses are like super fucking groovy though.
Yeah.
And then I love the guitar phrases. And then after the first one, like fucking King's lines are great. And the solo section is pretty cool. But I think more than the solo itself, I like the rhythms behind it. Like the solo isn't like my favorite playing on Planet Earth. Like it's good.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's not Andy LaRoque. Dude.
No.
But let's get to Mansion of Darkness, dude.
Dude, it's
This
so
might be my favorite track off
fast-paced.
Abigail, dude.
It's so
oh
fast.
my god!
dude.
From the first fucking note, it is so fucking killer, dude.
Yes, dude. The shredding on this is insane.
Oh, it's just like King Diamond just slays it, and then when it slows and the bump, like you get that bass groove. Fuck me,
Man, I
dude.
like
That
it.
song is killer. So for me, I think it's just so easy, dude.
This is an easy one.
I think
for me.
A Mansion in Darkness is like the quintessential fucking King Diamond song.
Yeah,
like
dude,
it's
for sure.
so good. Where would you place on the album?
Probably 1 or 2, man.
For me, it's number one.
Really?
Whoa,
Man,
no.
there's another one that's banging, dude.
Never mind. It's one or two. It's definitely top tier, dude. This song is like fucking amazing. And I just saw the he came out with a Blu-ray.
Yeah, I
I
got
want to
that
see
shit.
that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I just bought it. It's
Dude,
on the way,
so
dude.
dope. It's trippy because usually in order to see like King Diamond performances, you had to see like little fucking backwoods video camera in the trench coat, like completely bootleg ass demos. So
Wow.
it's really crazy to have
the high
like
production?
Yeah, exactly. Because
It's current.
dude,
It's a current one.
Yes, dude, it just came out.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
that's awesome.
I saw you need to look up the YouTube videos. They do a preview of Mansion in the Darkness,
Oh,
and it's fucking amazing.
The
Like
voice can
King's
still
voice. Wow, dude. I am super salty we did not fucking see him on this. But you did, right? You saw him at that.
that Mayhem
every time
Festival?
yeah, dude, it was
God damn
nasty
it.
because
So-
the crew builds like no shit. I don't know how they do this shit in like 20 minutes, but they build like an entire fucking castle. Like literally like
Yeah.
in
With
like
the
cast
gates.
iron fence
Oh,
and everything.
that's
So,
so cool.
usually he'll do like mansion or like just with a complete
Those
or
are cool
rival.
stage props,
Yeah,
man.
in behind a fucking like cast iron like fucking graveyard ass fence. But yeah, dude, songs for the dead is what that Blu-ray that compilation, dude. It's
Yeah, I
no
need to
one
watch it.
honestly, dude.
And didn't you saw Abigail all the way through on that
dude,
tour,
yeah,
right?
at
that's
House
cool.
Core Horror Fest.
House Core Horror
that's
Fest.
the one I was
We
trying to think of,
fucking
too.
missed out. And what was the next day? It was like Exodus or Iced Earth.
No, it was Exodus. I remember that too.
Yeah, it was Exodus King
Yeah.
Diamond. We didn't fucking go,
Yeah,
dude. We're
yeah,
idiots.
Damn
those
it.
the 2 days, dude.
Because
they
Gary
were
Holt
so
was
good.
back. Gary Holt
With
was
Exodus?
on that
Oh,
tour.
that's so fucking sick. How was Abigail all the way through when you saw
Dude,
it?
it was sick. It was surreal because there are certain cuts on that album that I never thought I would get to hear live. You know, because
Yeah.
Yeah,
usually songs like certain ones like
the B-sides.
Mansion and whatnot are like they're staples in the set
set,
list.
yeah.
But other ones not
Like
so
Omen
much.
and the Possession. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Those
really cool.
those were like treats to see live. For
Yeah,
for the
and then
old
did you
school
see him
fans.
on Mayhem with Slayer? Is that the other time you saw him? Yeah,
Yeah.
we missed that because we went to Knotfest. So we missed him both times. We fucked up, dude. King,
Dude,
come
that's
back,
crazy.
Come back, King. Please, dude. I just
He ain't
want
gonna
to see
forgive
you.
us. He ain't forgiving us.
He's got to forgive us, dude. All right, so Mansion of the we went on a tangent. But Mansion of the Darkness gets the pentagram of truth. So let's move on to track number 3, Into the Coven versus the Family Ghost.
I like both, man.
Yeah, this one's
This one's
really hard for me too, dude.
this one's really tough.
But I'm gonna start with Into the Coven. I love the
The
like the
intro.
Renaissance sounding intro.
Dude, I love that shit, dude. It's I don't know.
That was
It gravitates to me, man.
that
It,
was-
Yeah.
it sucked me in.
yeah, hell yeah. That was like pre-battery, you know?
Yeah.
Like battery. hadn't
Exactly.
even
I was
came
trying to
out
think
yet.
where it was. I
Seriously.
was like, man, I've heard this a snippet of it. Like it's familiar.
I know it just
Familiar,
makes me
yeah.
laugh, and then it goes into like just this song, like the lyrics just make me think of the 80s. Like just so over like even if you look on the back of the albums and stuff, they just makes me feel so 80s. It's like welcome into my coven. You are Lucifer's child.
Dude, that main riff is heavy.
Yeah.
That
No,
main
it's
riff,
great. That
yeah.
sounds fucking killer, dude.
I
But I
like
love
it
the
a lot.
lyrics. They're like quintessential satanic.
Dude, that is super satanic.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That's what landed them on the PMRC's The Filthy 15.
Filthy 15, yeah. Along with Prince.
Yeah, around, dude. Fucking, what was it? Was it Darling Nikki or Little?
I think it was Darling Nikki. That's the one about
Nikki.
jerking off, right?
Dude, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's about a fucking prostitute. Like how?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, maybe I'm
but
thinking of Computer Blue.
He is masturbating in a lobby with a
What?
magazine on the song. Either way, honestly, low key, Prince fucking is metal as shit. That riff for Darling Nikki,
Oh my
heavy
gosh.
as shit. But we're going off on a tangent.
I was like,
but dude, yeah.
Yeah, it was on the Filthy 15. I love the Megadeth song about that. What is it called? Hook and Mouth?
Yeah.
Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
That's a
It's
good song,
classic,
dude. I like that song.
But yeah, and I think the Family Ghost is fucking amazing too.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? Fucking another amazing Andy LaRocque solo to start the fucking song.
yeah.
And then Count LaFay reveals himself to Jonathan in the story. So the Count
Dude.
is telling him the warnings. The ghost shows up and
Yeah.
lets him know there's a ghost
Dude,
in the mansion.
that's honestly the riff that I was gonna choose, or because don't ask me. But was the part from was the solo going in?
Oh, the intro solo? Is that the one you're picking?
From on the Family Ghost, you know, where he's telling them beware of the slippery.
Oh, the
stairs.
beginning?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he starts
that's
laughing.
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I love that part.
How fucking King like laughs, like pulls a like evil fucking laugh
Yeah.
like out of nowhere is the
I
craziest
think he perfects
shit.
the evil
Yeah.
laughter,
Okay,
dude.
because I was about to say
It's
we need to
insane.
go. We need to do a list of like hit or miss laughers on metal tracks.
Yeah.
because there's a couple metal tracks where there's laughing.
And it doesn't hit as hard, but he does it
It's
so
in every
well.
Avenged Sevenfold song. He's like, Like,
Oh,
shut
yeah,
up.
okay.
Shut up, dude.
Oh, Nightmare. Nightmare.
Matt Shadow's laugh. Matt, I know you love King Diamonds, and I like Avenged Sevenfold, but that laugh, dude, sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
You know which one we were talking about? We did Enslaved into the Frost versus Into the Nightside Eclipse, and on Fenris, fucking Grutley, the singer, he does an amazing laugh.
Yeah.
Like, it's so evil. But King Diamond, dude, he's the king
Yeah,
of the laugh.
I think he's the king, dude. He's
Yeah,
awesome.
but I love that part. And I like how that one line always gets me. Where he was like, the fire was on, but it was still ice cold. Or whatever he said. I love that fucking line,
Yeah,
dude.
the family
Yes.
ghost. I remember watching that music video and being, "What the hell is this?" You know? 'Cause
Oh, I haven't seen the music video.
Dude, it was the first music video that was released off this, and it's pretty B-side horror, but it's fucking
That's
incredible.
hilarious. I
Like,
wanna
it's
check it
real
out.
bad. Like it's like I mean it's like bad, but in like the best way possible.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
know, like
it's King in there just with his makeup,
yeah,
like.
dude, yeah. The ghost must have cost like $14 in their budget to make
Party
like,
City
Yeah, dude, yeah.
blanket.
But it's dope. Like it's
Damn.
pretty fucking cool.
So do you guys have a pick on this one, man?
Oh man.
Because this, I think this is the one that I thought was the hardest one to choose.
Dude, for sure.
Really?
'Cause I love Into the Coven. I love the Family Ghost.
Dude, yeah.
But
The
I love them
only-
for two different reasons. I love the Family, like, Into the Coven just as like a quintessential like metal song. But the Family Ghost is also a great song, but the place of the story that it has and the way he delivers like the lyrical theme of it is why this song is so fucking good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only complaint I have with Into the Coven is like after the solo, the transition is not as smooth for me.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't hit me like it's
Really?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't hit me as hard. And with Family Ghost, dude, I think it's awesome, dude. I like it. It's. I
you're
think
gonna go with Family
I
Ghost?
give a slight edge to Family Ghost, just a slightest.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go because I picked Into the Coven.
Really?
Yeah, because the lyrics are so fucking evil, dude.
Yes, dude.
I don't know when I throw
the
the
wolf part, whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
that's just
dude.
crazy.
But I love the chorus, man. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Welcome, my child. You, and then at the very end, you are Lucifer's child.
It's so evil, man.
It's so good. So Stefan's got to be the tiebreaker.
Wow.
bro.
What
I
are you
gotta
taking,
do this to
brother?
me, dude? But yeah, this was hands down the hardest one to pick of all the both albums. Like, but dude, I would have to give the edge, the slight edge, to the Family Ghost.
Whoa.
Dude,
Damn.
that solo, that Andy LaRocque solo,
Dude, that
the
guy's
starting
incredible.
yeah, is one of the nastiest fucking things.
Yes,
like
dude.
the lead solo is just so sick. So
Yep.
I would definitely have to go with as much as it pains me to fucking like seem to snuff Into the Coven. Like, dude, the Family Ghost is just the jam. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
nice.
see
It's
that. You know
a
what I was
good
going to talk
one,
about
dude.
too? What's the drummer from King Diamond? Mickey D? Is that his name? He's on the back there.
Yeah, we could find Mickey D.
Mickey D, dude, that guy fucking slams. Not to talk shit about the Mercyful Fate drummer because I like him too,
Yeah.
but that Mickey D guy,
Oh, that guy's on a different level.
he's on a different
Yeah,
level.
he
Like
really
he's
is.
I think all the players that King Diamond picked up for this album, you know, Andy LaRocque and the drummer are just so fucking good, and even
Yeah.
the bassist, like he cuts through so well too. But yeah, anyway, so fucking
Sorry,
Family Ghost gets the, it's all good. Family Ghost gets the pentagram of truth, which brings us to track number 4. Let me flip up my notes over here. Track number 4, At the Sound of the Demon Bell versus the 7th Day of July. 77. Oh, dude, can we start with the 7th Day of July?
I like the acoustic intro, dude. It's
I know, I do
awesome.
love that acoustic intro. I was going to say, the chorus is just too good. The chorus is like one of my favorite choruses.
Yeah, I remember when we talked about doing this, you were like, dude, the fucking chorus.
It's so good.
Dude, yeah,
when she
yeah.
pushed her down the stairs
Yeah, yeah.
on that day. 77. The 7th
Yeah.
day of July. Oh, dude, it's too
Yeah,
much.
I
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm fucking punishing y'all with my horrible falsetto. But every time I hear that, I got to sing it. Like, it's too funny. Like,
It is
it's
hilarious.
great. And I love what it represents. You know what I mean? Like, at that part of the story, you find out what happened to Abigail. Fucking Count, what was his name? Count whatever. The dude pushes his wife down the stairs.
LaFay and-
Yeah, Count LaFay pushes the wife down the stairs because he finds out the bitch was cheating on her. Doesn't let her have the fucking mansion.
Yeah,
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, no.
I love it.
Oh man.
Sick. Yeah, that's like a definitely like an important part of the whole like plot and everything like that. The flashback to 1777. But dude, such a solid track, man.
Oh,
I think you
seriously.
pretty
Yeah,
much said it
musically,
all.
it's awesome
Dude,
too,
the
dude.
structure
Because you
and
get the
everything.
acoustic, then the symphonic background, and then like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
is it, like 45 seconds in? No, 2 minutes in, dude. Let's fucking rock, dude.
Oh, yeah?
it's so fast. I like it a lot.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say the
Yeah.
one thing let's switch over to the sound of the demon bell. I'm not a huge fan of the way King says Halloween. Like the first song was like on Halloween. He's just like super high, and I'm like, I'm not feeling that. But the rest of the song is fucking killer, and it has that one riff at the end, dude. That riff sticks in my mind. That bump,
yeah.
Oh, that riff fucking smacks. So that song's great too. So honestly, this is a fucking hard one. Shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
dude.
now that I think about it, it's really hard.
Yeah, what do you think about the sound of the demon bell? Or what is it?
Dude,
At
yeah,
the sound of the demon bell.
Dude, this was Halloween before, like, because this is one of the songs that just embodies Halloween.
Yeah,
of course,
dude.
he came out with Halloween a few years later on A Fatal Portrait, but
Yeah.
this song, like the chorus, just like the soaring, the whole parts on the fucking
Yeah,
chorus,
the
is just like, dude, yeah, exactly, like the chorus of like the falsetto chorus.
Yeah.
it's so fucking Halloween, dude.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
It's just that first time it says on Halloween that I don't like. But once he gets going, I was about to
Yeah,
say.
it's a pickup
Dude.
song, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
for
chorus is
sure.
amazing on this one too. Like you said, that
Yeah.
and the A's and the O's. We talk shit about the A's and the O's
Yeah.
sometimes, but this O I can get down with because
Yeah, he's good at it, dude.
He is good at it.
He's good at
And
it.
I think on this album, this is really the only time
Yeah.
where it's like overtly like whoa,
Yeah.
like a crowd chanting part. This would be a sick song to see live because
I
I
would
would
like
love
it
to hear
too.
that transition of the solos with that one riff that I talked about because they have
Yeah.
one slow down riff and then that one they bring back in the very end. It's just fucking great. Like it's an amazing song.
Yeah, they have different transitions in this, and I like it. I like it when they slow it down at that 419 mark, and
Yeah.
then it picks up again, dude. It's awesome. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But picking, that's tough for me,
So
too.
we're going on to the picking part.
Seriously, man. Unless you guys got something more to say. I think the what's it called? The sound from hell part, like the lyrics there are so fucking good too.
Yeah.
But to see the Lord's Fallen again, like just how satanic this shit is for the year it came out is so fucking
Dude,
awesome.
seriously. It
You know what I
is.
mean? I gotta know what year Venom came out because this is like
around, this was like the first wave of black metal.
Oh, really?
Like along with Venom and Bathory.
Yeah.
Whereas like let's say Venom was doing this and Slayer even were doing it for shock value.
Yeah.
We're just doing it because that freaks people out. Fucking King really believed in this shit. You know, King was legit
Oh,
down
really?
with like Anton LaVey from the Church of Satan. He was like King Diamond was legit down.
I heard he
down
sleeps
for
in
the
his
cause.
coffin.
But yeah,
You know, I was thinking the satanic thing. You know what my favorite part about him live is?
What?
That he has a fucking femur.
Oh, dude.
Oh, my
his
gosh.
he's got the best mic in metal.
Because
It's up there.
He used to perform with like a whole ass skeleton on live.
It was like a real human skeleton too,
and
right?
somebody
Holy
it was
shit.
Melissa, like a skeleton named Melissa, and somebody stole the fucking skull one day. Like a craze fan
Wow.
stole. So he was like, "Shit, I got this whole ass skeleton. What am I gonna do?" And so he put the two femur bones into a cross, and that's the mic stand he uses.
Oh,
They're
my
made out of two fucking
gosh.
human femur bones.
That
Dude,
mic
that's
stand is the best.
crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
up there with one of the
super
best
fucking
mic stands in metal.
Most metal
Let's all
story,
get
dude.
Fucking like just that mic stand tattooed on us, right?
Let's make all of our mics here on Debating This Joint just
exactly.
femurs.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yes.
shut it down. We gotta go get tattoos now.
Oh,
I know,
that's
right?
hilarious.
I was gonna say, just side note with mic stands in metal. Did you see James LaBrie from Dream Theater's new mic stand?
No, what do you have?
It's like a skull, I think.
Really?
I saw. I'm trying to remember, but it was interesting that he made like that choice to
I
go
know,
that way
right?
for the new album.
That is
I don't know. It
odd.
made me laugh. I was trying to think of other good mic stands in metal. Jonathan Davis with the titanium woman on the front. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, fucking Behemoth's fucking nightstand.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Behemoth's
that
is
one's pretty
sick.
Dude, those are two nasty.
Yes,
I have
dude.
no idea how much those they look heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, they look like cobras on top and shit, like crazy
Yeah,
shit.
but you can definitely tell from like the King. I'm glad you said that about the black metal thing because everyone talks about their influence, dude. It is obvious now that I've like dove into these albums that King Diamond, they definitely ripped him the fuck off,
yeah.
imagery wise.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, cause he has the corpse paint, check. He's got fucking dead bones, just like the guy from Mayhem. Doesn't he do the same shit with bones
believe
for
so.
his mic?
I'm not sure.
I think he does the same
Wow,
shit.
I'm not too sure about that. Either.
It's just a super satanic lyric, but I think obviously the music is more heavy metal.
Yeah.
But the lyrical content is so there for black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you mix that with Venom, then obviously it turns into black metal. But we went on a
Wow.
tangent. Someone hit me with their pick, dude, with their picks. Track number 4, where you going with, JJ?
I think I'm going with At the Sound of the Demon Bell. I like that song
Really?
a lot. Yeah.
Oh man.
Damn,
I
and
like
I'm
that
putting it in
song a
his
lot.
hand again too because I picked the 7th day
Whoa!
of July '77, dude. I can't. I
Damn.
told you, dude. That chorus, it's
catchy.
too
It's
much.
too
It got me,
catchy.
dude. The king got me. He fucking hooks me with that
I know,
shit.
dude. But I hate to do this to you again, man. But at the sound of the demon bell, man.
What? Oh,
Brothers,
brothers
at the night. Dude, no, I'm sorry, but like honestly, a lot of songs I lean closer to Abigail, but this one, like, this is just a sick ass fucking song. I love Halloween.
It is, dude.
I love horror.
Yeah.
I love
I
metal
like both,
and
man.
fucking.
I really do.
Definitely,
Yeah.
it's a great dude. All these songs are kind of on my Halloween playlist this year,
Yeah.
for sure. Like for sure.
For sure.
All right, guys. So I'm giving the
Yes.
pentagram of truth to At the Sound of the Demon Bell. So we are halfway at the intermission. Stefan, this is where we talk about the album covers and which one we prefer. In this particular episode, I think this is not even a contest.
Yeah, this-
Abigail is such a good
This
album
is such
cover,
a
dude.
joke.
So we got the vinyls up here in Debate and Destroy. I'm sure you know what they look like. The Melissa one's cool. I mean, it's all right.
What?
I don't
No,
know.
what are y'all talking about? It's all right. You're all right. That's kick ass. Okay.
You like it a lot?
Dude,
Wow.
I think the next one, the Don't Break the Oath one, is so fucking cool. Like the
Dude,
yellow
yeah,
with
yeah.
the demon.
It's just kind of almost like it builds upon like the fucking the momentum from Melissa. But yeah, I honestly I love there's something. I just look at it, it's like just nostalgia. It's just like old
Yeah.
school heavy metal, like embodied. But
That's
either way,
true.
they're both sick. They're
Yeah,
both
I
fucking
have
sick.
that like same feeling with the first Iron Maiden album. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like I feel just like it's not the greatest album cover, but I'm just like, dude, that's so
Yes,
like
Yeah.
it's just
exactly.
so classic metal. You can't hate it. I
exactly.
can get down for that part. I was thinking of like the King Diamond album covers are very hit or miss.
Yeah. This one right here is one of the best
This is
ever.
one of the best ones. It's up there, dude. It's a
Yeah.
fucking classic.
It's
Everything about that
amazing
album.
cover.
But speaking of album covers wise, Funeral Portrait's all right. It has the chick.
Yeah, that one's pretty bare bones for sure.
That album's fucking awesome though.
Yeah.
And then Them, is that the one with him on the front, or is that that's conspiracy?
Them is the house.
Yeah, okay, so Them is pretty cool too. Another like house type thing, and those two albums are one big concept too.
Yeah, definitely.
which is fucking amazing. And those albums smack,
Dude, both
They're
of them,
so
yeah,
good.
really,
But
really
and then Conspiracy, the one with him on it is pretty cool. The one that's hilarious is the one with the spider.
Oh my god! I think it was called The Spider.
Yeah,
You
The
know, or
Spider.
Spider's Lullaby, I believe. Yeah,
Spider's Lullaby. I think that's the album. It's basically
I haven't heard that one.
I've only heard like a
Yeah.
couple songs on it. I don't think I need to do justice and give it the whole way
It's
through.
one of the only ones that I believe that isn't a concept album. I think it's
Oh, really?
a bunch of different
Oh,
like
wow.
subject matter. But so as a result, I think it's one of the least popular ones, to be honest, because it was just an array
Yeah.
opposed to the usual like concept of each song tells a part of the story.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go through it all the way through again after this. But the album cover is hilarious, dude. It's
Yeah.
like a it's
Oh
like a
my
Black
God.
Widow spider, and on the ends of like the butt of the spider is just King Diamond's face. Like, come on, dude.
That's
Do better.
awesome,
It's
dude.
like photoshopped on. Come
feel
on.
so bad.
But the
I'll
next
look
one
that
after
up.
that, the Eye or whatever, that one's a really cool fucking
The
album
Eye,
cover.
the Eye, yeah.
And that album, I've heard that one all the way through. That one's fucking sick.
Yeah, The Eye of the Witch is just one of those live staples that he really busts out, like the diversity and all the different kind of like. Dude could totally have been like a voice actor in another career if he wasn't
yeah.
if he
That's-
wasn't too busy. Like
That's what brings me to like with all these albums he have, he's so I think he's underrated in the metal community. Like big time,
So
dude.
funny, dude.
Oh, he pulled it up. Oh my god, that's great, dude.
I feel bad saying anything.
He's showing it
about
to Eric.
King Diamond.
It's too good. But like honestly, those first 5, 6 King Diamond albums are all fucking good.
Dude, yeah. for
Funeral
sure, for
Portrait,
sure.
no one talks about. It's a great album, dude. So
Wow.
You
I,
know-
think,
Check it
I think
out.
it was just because Abigail just came through and that like established like
Yeah.
exactly how King Diamond was going to be, from
Yeah.
then on out for the
Exactly.
most part.
And then like I said, I've only heard Don't Break the Oath. The later Mercyful Fate albums I haven't heard. I need to go check those out. I don't know if you heard
It
them
was
or not.
because they wrote Melissa, then they wrote Don't Break the Oath, and then they fucking broke up. Like is what happened. They
Oh,
broke
okay.
Because Hank Sherman actually was like, yo, you know what, man? I see all this Motley Crue money out there. I would like to make a more commercial sound. And King was like, no, we don't fucking do rock. We do fucking metal.
Oh,
so,
King's
so
hard,
exactly.
bro.
So he took it like, fuck it, I'm taking these guys. We keeping it real. We're gonna start just King Diamond, and we're gonna call the band Me, and then kicked ass from
Dude.
then on out.
I did not know. King's a fucking
Yeah,
legend,
yeah,
dude.
and then
Just
Mike-
for that.
I think
Getting
Hank-
more badass every time.
Hank
I
Sherman
hear it.
went on to form a band called Fate, and honestly, the first time I heard of Fate was just looking it up and be like, oh, he started another band. But then they got back together, I think, in like 92 and started writing albums again. But there was like a 6-8 year break, where they just weren't cool.
Yeah.
And then they got back together to write.
Jeez, dude, Stefan taking us through metal
I know,
history right
Try
now.
not to fanboy too hard. I've been
No,
taking
dude,
it
that's
down.
cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know that
is
about
pretty cool.
Merciful Fate.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say I haven't heard I think it's called 9, but the album cover is sick.
Dude,
So I was like,
yeah.
fuck, I kind of want to listen to
I
it
believe
just for the album
That
cover.
was the last Merciful Fate album back in like '99. I believe.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
it's 20 years ago. But hopefully they apparently he still says that he's looking at releasing material with them at some point. But King Diamond's about to drop a new album here at some point. They're just finishing it up. So
Dude,
Wow.
I hope he comes out with one, goes on tour because I got to
he
see
has
him,
to.
dude. His voice
Yeah,
is on
that's pretty
point
cool.
right now. But anyway, that's the intermission. Abigail won the album debate very first.
Yep.
So let's move on to track number 5, guys. Black Funeral versus Omens. You know what's funny about these two is I think they're the shortest. Well, definitely Black Funeral is.
Yeah, they are the shortest of that.
Both are the shortest,
Yeah.
so it's cool that they line up against each other. I think Black Funeral, like the way it like just goes into it's pretty cool. Like the
Dude, that riff is awesome. It's heavy.
But does it not end like so abruptly?
It's super abrupt.
Like it's really abrupt. It's still a cool. I think both these are cool
they're
songs.
both short. They're both like maybe around 3 minutes and the 3-minute mark around that.
You
Yeah.
think they could have added more to it?
I think they could add more, but honestly, I think Black Masses is a better song. Like I don't know
Black
why
Masses?
the one they cut.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a better song. I think this is the worst song on the album, but I'm
It
not
might
saying.
be because there's a rip-off riff on there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
Yeah.
like a bad song.
Uh-huh.
It's just the worst on this album. But it's a great album. You know what I mean? It's just really fast. And then Omens, I got one problem with Omens, dude.
Which one?
The synth part.
Oh, dude, the synth is so.
I'm not digging it, dude.
It reminds me of like just that that synth was in so many like cheesy 80s horror movies, like
Oh, yeah.
like Night of the Demons, just the crap.
Yeah, I think it works for the song right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's cheesy, but sometimes
Because
you
the
gotta
horror
embrace the
story at
cheesy.
that time, dude. So
Dude, I
think
can't get down with it
You
right
can't?
now. I can't. Not on that song.
I respect it.
It just throws me off.
I don't know,
And
I
I
like 80s horrors.
Oh, yeah.
So
and,
that's
and
why.
plus, I love like once again the lyrics and the part of the story that it's at, and they start seeing shit is fucking amazing. And then the chorus is so good, deadly. Omen! The way he hits Omens
Dude,
is
that-
just
that
so
note is insane.
high on the
Yeah,
register.
for sure.
You're like, fuck you, King Diamonds.
Yeah, I know.
Like
It's
it's
awesome,
such a
dude.
bad movie. You know what's funny is like back in the day, the dude was just smoking cigarettes all the time. Like, how the fuck do you sing like that, you Danish fuck? Like,
dude.
that's crazy.
insane.
dude.
Oh, I'm so jealous of that guy's vocal cords, man.
Oh
like
my
he's so
gosh.
good. But yeah, I think the intro riff is sick of the Omens part. But honestly, I don't know if you guys heard this at all. But Omens, the opening riff, it kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of Guns N' Roses a little bit. That
Oh, that's so funny.
Like just a little bit. I don't know why. I was like, it
I
kind of
didn't hear it, but
really.
that's funny.
Go back and listen, dude. I was like,
I'll
that
give it
sounds
another
like
shot.
GNR, dude. a
That's
little bit,
funny.
but it's way heavier.
It's a lot heavier. In the middle sections, there's a ton of riffs going on, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course more killer solos and all that good stuff. But I love how the chorus has like before he starts singing, there's like these open chords, and then it goes into the triplets where he hits the notes. That fucking shit is like seamless to me. So it's a great song. So
It is.
If I'm gonna make a pick, unless you guys want to talk about the
No,
songs
you
more,
can make your pick.
I'm gonna go with Omens on
Really?
this one. Yeah.
Man, dude, we're opposite, man. I'm going Black Funeral. I love,
What, dude? How can Black Funeral be better?
I love that riff, dude. And
I think
the
this
bass,
is clear.
No way. The bass adds depth to it, man. It's
Oh,
awesome, man. I like it a lot. You're right. I'm not too fond of the ending, but the whole song is good, dude. I like it a lot.
So is Omens. Okay, Omens has that one part with the synth, but it still fucking smacks, dude. You're so okay. I gotta hear Stefan's opinion first.
I had to honestly. I switched back and forth because they're so similar. And dude, just I mean, Black Funeral, of course, the all hail Satan.
Oh yeah, yes, hail Satan. Dude, that part is so killer.
Dude, like,
I'm not trying to say it's a bad song.
Oh,
I just
no.
think Omens is another level.
Yeah,
Wow.
if I would have to choose Omens. That's
Wow,
just
really?
that's just classic King Diamond, and that chorus is just too iconic. So I would have to
You're
go.
taking
with Omens. We finally
Omens.
agree.
Wow.
Yeah. Boom. Fuck you, JJ. Loco JJ is wrong today. I forgot about that. All hail Satan.
That's the coolest fucking part of the song. 'Cause they're just like, yeah, he's right, man. Hail Satan. You know, like,
Hell yeah, dude. So Omens
my God.
it's the pentagram of truth, which moves on to track number 6, Satan's Fall versus the Possession. I think this is a blowout.
Oh, dude.
And I'm going to go on a rant right now, dude.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Satan's Fall is the best
Okay,
fucking song on
yes.
Melissa, dude. Satan's
Same
Fall is
here.
incredible.
There's like 16 riffs, dude.
And they all
there's so many
are
riffs.
better than the previous. No, that's not true, but they're all amazing.
Dude,
so
they're
first we
all
start.
great.
Okay, first of all, the only riff on this song
Is
Now,
that beginning one, I thought.
is it not the Immigrant Song
It
from Led
sounds
Zeppelin,
super
right?
similar.
It sounds like the Immigrant Song. And then you go for I got to use my riff.
after
Eric.
that-
Eric, I got to use my
Dude, but after, real quick before you use it, after
Yeah.
that, dude, Ghost was so influenced after that riff, that
No,
rip.
no. Slayer was influenced, dude. I picked a part that is so fucking amazing. And this album came out in October. What was the first Slayer album? It came out in December of the same year.
Uh-oh.
Dude, tell me you do not hear Slayer in this, but it's just amazing and King's voice just kills it. 45 seconds in.
This
Give me
is the
Satan's
part I'm
Fall.
talking about. Yes, I like it a lot.
So good. Give it to me. Great intro, but that immigrant song.
Yes, dude. This song is a journey.
Such a journey. Dude, turn that. This is too much, dude. Oh, so evil. Beer drinking music.
Beer drinking boys. It's like a super
Tell me
slow
that's
down
not Slayer.
angel of death. Oh my.
That's stop it. Stop it, dude. Dude, King is
falling to
King is
Satan.
another level, dude. That shit is amazing, man. And then from there, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. The riff
So-
afterwards, because then it turns into like that. They progress it a little bit. Dun 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 dun.
They pick it
When
up.
they stop and it goes into this slow tremolo picking riff, guys, I want everyone to listen to that and tell me that Emperor did not rip that off. That
This song is so influential, dude. You hear so many
influential.
riffs,
and
dude.
the lyrics are amazing.
Dude, that demon laugh or those demons laughing or whatever he's mimicking, dude,
Oh.
it's so cool.
I
man.
cannot get over it. And then you move into the isolated drum part.
Yes.
When it gets to that part, and dude, the tone of the drums of that part are fucking so heavy, and that riff
Yes.
just smacked. Dude, this song to me is the best song off. Maybe no, it's definitely the best song off
No,
Melissa.
it's my favorite song off both albums. I love this song.
I don't know if it's the best off both albums. There might be one on Abigail that's better.
What? No, dude, this is
Because this one you can't always just put it on because it is long. But
no,
it's-
dude, I can put this shit on all the
all the time,
dude. I love
it.
this
Is
song.
a fucking amazing song, dude. I gotta pull up my fucking the lyric to the song because it's like the main part where he's like, "Is this Satan's fall?" And he's like, "No, it's Satan's something," but I forgot what he says specifically. But it's just all the lines are so good. And then there's a fucking part where I feel like Behemoth ripped off the lyrics where he does the Beelzebub, whatever, dude. Everything about the song. You guys talk, dude. I'm sorry. I had to go a little
no,
rant.
dude,
I had to go a little
I
rant.
completely agree,
Talk
dude.
about the possession because that song's great too. But
Yeah,
It
the
is,
possession
man.
is good. It's,
The bass line to start it off is
Yeah.
fucking cool,
I
man.
mean,
It's different.
it's just I feel like it was a song to kind of further the plot line and everything like that, you know, the possession, because it's integral to the story. But as far as the song, I mean, I guess in comparison to fucking Satan's Fall, I mean, there's no contest.
There is
There's
no
okay, so you're in
contest,
agreement with us too, or do you like?
no,
Because I didn't mean to go on a
totally
like if you like the
dude,
possession better, you go everyone out there.
Dude, it has to be Satan's Fall, man. Like the
Satan's
the
Fall, like Jesus,
It's on a
dude.
different level.
That song is probably my so far never at all. Don't break the oath in this album, but it's definitely my favorite Mercyful Fate song so far. Like it's
Yeah.
so good, dude.
It's
I want
great.
more of this proggy. Because dude, now you got to think. We talk about fucking, King Diamond, is he heavy metal? Is he black metal? Dude, this is like the mixture of shock rock,
This is everything you want.
like shock rock metal, fucking heavy metal like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, then prog metal.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this
dude.
dude was way before his time.
Yeah, for sure.
He
for
needs
sure.
more respect. And you know
does,
what, King
dude.
Diamond, I'm so sorry for not going to your show because next time you come around, I'm buying 3 motherfucking tickets to that shit. And not
Make
for
up for
y'all,
the last
just
2.
for me, just to support him, dude. I'll get 5 shirts, bitch. That's how I do it, cocksucker. That's how it goes.
Oh, my
there was
God.
is it Satan's fall? No, it's Satan's call. And then they all start laughing. Dude, that part,
I love that, dude.
too good, dude. And then the double bass that comes in, too much, man. So we're all agreeing Satan's Fall. And
Yeah.
let's talk about the possession a little bit, because the possession, especially for like the part of the story that it's at, I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, Abigail takes control of the wife. He possesses her. Then they get in a fight or whatever. But it's great. It's just, for me, it's lost in the shadow of Satan's Fall. Like, I just can't get over Satan's Fall.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like it's kind of setting up for the next song on the album,
Melissa?
for the possession. It's just a setup
Oh,
for
for the
Abigail.
big hit,
Because,
dude.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Abigail.
So Satan's Fall gets the pentagram of truth. Let's move on. Track number 7.
Oh
the
my
two
God.
females, the two ladies, Melissa versus
This
Abigail.
is not even close.
This isn't even
dude.
close, dude.
Man, I already know what you're going to pick, and I just want to say, fuck both you guys.
What? No, come on. Come on, guys.
I'm just joking around. Dude, yeah. So which should we talk about first, Melissa or Abigail? Which one?
Whichever, dude, you go for
yeah,
it.
you
I
go
went on my
first.
rant
Dude.
last one.
Yeah.
As far as
Take us
like,
away.
as far as okay, obviously Melissa is a much slower song. It's like a slow metal love song for a witch. Like it is just I don't know what it is. I remember showing people the song. They'd be like, dude, this is like King Diamond. Like this is metal. I was like, yeah, it's pretty fucking
Yeah,
metal.
man, it has
you
a
know?
great build-up. And like
Yeah.
the intro solo is really fucking good.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
the riff for the chorus is fucking sick. But yeah, especially the lyricism on this particular track, as far as like the title track for Melissa, it's definitely like definitely a slow burn. But
Yeah, it's a slow pickup.
yeah, beautiful song overall. I love the shit out of Melissa.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Marissa's, and especially the part with like the I swear revenge on the priest part, and the solo after that is so fucking sick. But
The solo's great.
I don't know, man. I think it's another blowout.
Yeah, me too, man.
I think
Abigail is
Abigail-
a banger.
Yeah, no,
Talk about
I mean,
bangers,
honestly,
dude.
Abigail's a great fucking song. Like,
Yes.
Abigail is sick. I just need to create a fucking a kind of at least just a, because obviously on the list I picked a fucking, you know, maybe opposite, but I just want to make a case for Melissa. I don't want to. I just don't want to get swept under the rug. And people are like, don't listen to that song.
No,
'Cause
I
it's
think-
a beautiful.
No.
I think
fucking
Melissa's
song.
a good song. It's definitely a different tone, especially for that album, which is
Yeah,
cool. Like
yeah.
you said, it sets the pacing on a different standard, and it shows the diversity that Mercyful Fate has,
And
which is fucking sick.
Yeah. It's very different.
Even they do a follow up track. I believe it's Return of the Vampire. I can't be sure off the top of my head, but there's a song called "Is That You, Melissa?" Like it's a part. essentially
that's
Melissa
pretty
part
cool.
2.
Oh, really?
That y'all got to check that shit out.
Which
bro, 'cause
which
it's
album is
sick.
that on?
I believe it's Return of the Vampire.
Oh, Return of the Vampire. Is that a Mercyful Fate album?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure,
cool.
for sure.
Hell
so,
yeah.
But yeah, check that shit out. But I guess we can go talk about Abigail. now.
Dude, sorry, man.
Sorry,
Bro,
man.
first we got to start off with this Turkish. What is that Turkish
I
scale
don't
at the first
know,
part?
man. I have no idea, but it's fucking cool, man. I like it.
But guys, that
Dude,
riff,
riff after riff. Oh
I think
my
that
God.
Abigail riff is like one of the best heavy metal riffs ever, dude. Dun, 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 dun,
Dude, it's
dun, dun,
awesome,
dun, dun,
man.
dun. Abigail. King's probably my favorite delivery on either album. Abigail, don't you think you knew it? And then especially that's why I want to see it live. Did people do the
Yeah.
that you do? I bet you were in the crowd.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So good.
Oh my
And the
gosh.
chorus, I love it.
Yes.
Because I am alive inside your wife. I love that shit. Miriam's dead. Oh, it's the perfect like
It is, dude.
cultivation of where the story goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, man.
And
It's
I like
like
the outro too. It doesn't stop. It just fades out, dude, and it just
Yeah.
keeps going.
Dude,
It's
oh,
cool,
yeah,
man.
For sure.
Fuck.
King was one of the first vocalists to ever like use like guttural vocals or like growling in metal like this, you know?
Yeah,
If
Abigail.
Even though whenever he does,
I wish he'd do that more, dude.
That's heavy.
I wish
yeah,
he-
that
heavy
is
as
fucking
fuck.
heard.
I wish he'd
I
do that more instead of the highs all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
like
think-
that a lot, dude.
but
It's
I-
so aggressive.
I completely agree. That's why I think he mixes it up on this song.
Yeah, he
you know what I mean?
does.
Like he has the Abigail. Don't you think I know what
Yeah.
you're doing? Oh, it's fucking amazing.
and he does it great, dude.
Yeah,
I want more of that.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
If you ever like just delving over to conspiracy on Sleepless Nights, like there's
Yeah.
like a breakdown that sounds like a death metal, like it's like just a heavy the din 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 din, din whenever he says, "Let us make you an eternal deal, you will return to the graves," and the way that he does that for 1990, so fucking heavy. So
Really?
like,
That's
yeah, and
pretty
if you
cool.
hear it live, you're like, dude, this dude's fucking going off. Like, but but there's honestly there's plenty of fucking like good death metal vocalists out there. There's plenty of fucking good thrash metal vocalists out there.
Yeah.
But there's not too many people that can do what fucking King does. Man.
No,
like, 'cause
exactly.
that's all of them. Like it's like he encompasses all of that. He's like a fucking Swiss Army knife,
Yes, I completely agree. And I
Yes,
think if he
man.
showed off the range more, like he's in the same ballpark as Halford, Dickinson. He's in the same category,
Those some
dude. He's
big words.
He's a fucking
big old
legend,
words.
dude.
Dude,
And I just think his persona, his lyrics, themes, imagery, everything about him makes him
No,
one of
seriously,
the
I have
top
a
tier
newfound
frontmen in the
respect for
world.
him. That guy's
dude,
incredible.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because I've seen. I mean, I've seen both within the past few years. I've definitely seen Judas Priest and Iron Maiden live, like up close and personal. But dude, nothing beats the fucking King Diamond show, man.
dude,
Like,
that's
Really?
so
dude,
crazy.
I hate
to
to say
Judas.
it. I feel like I'm flexing on y'all, but I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. It's all
Rob
good.
Halford's fucking incredible.
Yeah, because
live.
we've seen Judas Priest
and Maiden.
and Maiden. I thought Rob Halford's voice was a little bit better than Bruce's live nowadays.
At that time, yeah.
But Bruce's like stage presence, the way he runs around, was
Dude,
better.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
That
'cause-
dude, he doesn't act like he's his age at all. He's jumping
it's
over.
I know,
the
because
thing.
we saw them, they did Hell Bent for Leather, and it was hilarious because Rob Halford was like having a hard time getting off the motorcycle.
Oh,
like,
yeah, dude. that was
damn,
so
dude, he's
funny.
old, but it's all good because he came up Hell Bent for
Yeah.
Leather.
Dude, I saw him at Fun Fest maybe 2015, I think.
Oh,
and,
really?
He came out and he was so fucking fabulous, bro. He was wearing the sparkly fucking like
Oh,
leather jacket.
oh,
and
such a
I remember
classic.
looking at it and going like, Tim, I wonder how many disco balls had to die to make that jacket.
Exactly,
It was
dude.
sick. It was- it
I
was
was gonna
so-
say too. Speaking about Fun Fest, wasn't there a year where the headliners were Slayer and Snoop Dogg?
And I'm on a Marth.
Yeah.
All three
Yeah,
of
it was
those.
so random, dude.
Dude, that's
I wanted
a
to go to
concert
that.
Could you imagine nothing but a G thing and the Angel of Death?
That was the beautiful thing about Fun Fest,
Well, it's
man.
just like
Because
that
that
Tennessee
same
one.
day, Wiz
Yeah.
Khalifa and King Diamond were playing. So you see the
That
old,
is
old,
so
old rocker
crazy.
Theos going around with the Judas Priest shirts, and then you see the fucking young dudes down with the dreads. You see them walking side by side, towards
Oh, that's
different.
That's
fucking
pretty
awesome.
funny.
It's
It's just
pretty
like that new
bizarre.
That's
Tennessee
awesome.
festival.
Yeah.
It's Slayer and Leonard Skinner. That's fucking crazy.
Which one is that?
The Exit 111.
Oh,
That's
the new one they
one?
just announced. Yeah, the one in
That's
Tennessee.
so crazy.
Yeah, that one looks crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what's your pick, dude? Obviously, I went Abigail. Did you go
Oh, yeah,
Abigail?
dude.
Yeah,
Sure.
Abigail.
Abigail. It's clean sweep, dude. It gets the pentagram of truth, which brings us to our last track: Black Masses versus Black Horseman.
Oh, this is tough for me, dude.
No, dude, this is a blowout for me, dude.
No,
I'm
dude.
gonna
This
compose
is not
myself,
a.
but dude, I think Black Horseman. That's just. I think that's my favorite. Like, might be my favorite King Diamond song in general.
Whoa,
Dude,
shit.
it's such a beautiful, like the intro.
It's
that shit with
amazing,
those
dude.
acoustic guitars, like so sick.
Yeah.
Like, and just
it is.
everything about it. Heading into the main riff, that's such a proggy fucking riff.
Dude, that riff is catchy.
Dude, yeah, like all around, just a great fucking song. And then not to mention it ties the entire album like together, like as a unit. It brings it all together to just like fucking. It's just the fucking cherry on top. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's a top 3 song on the album. For me, it's Mansion. Well, I think Abigail's the best on the album for me, and then Mansion the Darkness and this one are like tied.
Yeah.
Because I think this
Yeah.
song is like you said, it's literally a fucking amazing conclusion, and then this one is the one where I'm like, this is like a prog song, dude.
Yeah,
for sure.
And
It's
this-
definitely
dude.
prog. It's different from the whole album.
Tell me that one
Yeah.
riff after it says "We are the Black Horsemen."
Yeah.
That riff.
That boom. If
If I saw that
dude,
live,
that riff
shirts
rules,
off,
dude.
get out of my way. We're opening the fucking pit because that fucking
That
shit
5:30
is butter,
mark,
dude.
dude. Let's
Go,
go.
Oh, it is
Yes.
so
go
good.
kick an
Yes,
uncle
dude.
in the face. Fuck you. No, but yeah, no, that's sick, dude. That's such a good album.
Yeah.
Good, like that. This song in general, I think it is to what Satan's Fall is to Melissa. I think Black Horseman is to Abigail. I think it's just that the masterpiece.
Oh,
of
really?
songs. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it is also, if you listen to it, fucking like 8 minutes long. Like it's a long.
It is a
fucking-
long track, yeah.
It is.
And
It's
I
a
love how
long
like
track.
they give you the revealing of the plot like at the first part, and then just everything about it. especially King's delivery. Da na 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 na.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that shit. I wish I could do it in the falsetto, but that shit is amazing, dude. And the lyrics are fucking awesome. Yeah, like you said, it's a great wrap up to the album.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I can totally see the argument for it being the best song in the album for sure. If I was to see this song live or this album live, this is the one
That'd
I'd
be
be
pretty
looking
cool
out
to
for.
see it
Because I
live,
would
yeah.
think Abigail's probably a staple in the set, right?
You know what? Yeah, yes, it is. But I think of the times I've seen them, there's been a time or two where they haven't played Abigail. But I think it's just because they knew that they were going to be doing Abigail in its entirety.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
But
But
yeah.
Black Horseman isn't, right?
Black Horseman is a staple. Like
Oh, it
that-
is a staple.
Oh yeah, if y'all
Oh,
if y'all
shit.
Oh, that's pretty
definitely
cool.
check, buy the DVD, and I think the standout track probably is Black Horseman because they like King's at the top of the stairs because like I said, they build a fucking castle, you know. So he's standing at the top of the stairs and talking about like the story and everything, and while both guitarists, Andy LaRocque and are down there playing acoustic guitars, like they put their guitars like around their fucking backs, play fucking acoustic
Dude,
guitars.
I was about to say
and
that, like the flamenco intro just
Yeah,
shows how
dude.
well, we've already talked about Andy LaRocque and how amazing he is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when he starts playing flamenco, I'm like, fuck, and he can do other chops.
Dude.
Fuck, this guy's
Yeah.
too good,
He
dude.
really is,
He's
man.
on another level.
Dude,
and I
for
think
sure.
the Black Mass is like the main riff is groovy as fuck, but it's not like. I just think it's an okay song. Like I think it's better than Black Funeral, but I don't think it's like amazing. It's definitely the lower tier on the album. So I think compared to Black Horseman, it's a blowout.
Yeah.
I like
You
it
think
better.
they're
No.
close?
Well,
You think that you said it at first? You
I did say
fucking
that.
Momo.
I did say that, but I do like Black Horseman better.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black
But
Good.
I like Black Masses. I'm not hating it at all.
No.
dude.
I'm not hating on it too. I'm just saying I think Black Horseman's
Dude,
on a
I can
completely
use my
different level.
goddamn riff. I'll use it for Black Masses. Put on 311, dude. It's a rip off
For
of
Black
I Am Evil.
Masses, you waited to use your riff on Black
I
Masses?
wanted to use it for Abigail. I
Let
completely
him
forgot.
do his thing.
This fucking guy,
This
dude.
guy. This is not Am I Evil, dude.
Oh, it is a little
Dude.
bit.
It's an awesome riff, though.
Am I evil?
Isn't that by Diamond Head?
Yes, I am. Yeah, by time. Why would you wait for that, dude?
Dude, I should have picked Abigail, dude. I had my marks, dude. I had
You
it
messed
everywhere.
up. Stefan forgot, dude. His choice.
It's all good.
It's all good, man. We got to get him back on the next one so we can pick it
Yes,
up.
dude.
But Black Horseman gets the pentagram of truth, fellas, which brings us to our final counts. Let's see who won on this
I
episode
actually
of
don't
Debate and
even
Destroy. Melissa got 3 pentagrams of truth, which means Abigail won with 5 pentagrams of
Oh,
truth.
shit.
Damn. Is this a
Wow.
surprise?
No.
No.
That's not.
I think Abigail is clearly
The Superior album.
a superior album. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tirade because I think Abigail is not only after I dove into the lyrics because I'm more of a music guy. I'm not very great with lyrics. I'm gonna blame my dad from being from Mexico that I'm not good at hearing like the lyrics and music. Like I just sometimes I can't understand. Like
Yeah.
I have to read the lyrics or I can't hear it, even if, unless it's like overtly obvious.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on. you
Yeah,
know?
especially King Diamond's Eyes.
yeah.
But when I dove into the theme of Abigail and got behind it, dude, honestly, I think this album sits as one of the top albums in metal in general. I think this is one of the defining moments of metal. Like it's amazing. It
I
is
could
one
see
of the
that.
best albums
Yeah.
of the 80s because like I said, it's the cultivation of shock rock, heavy metal, progressive metal, black themes. Like it's
There's so
everything
many
you could
different
want.
types. It's insane.
And plus, all the players that you have, Mickey D slams on drums. Andy LaRocque's guitar playing's out of this world. The fucking riffs from the one dude who's on both albums is amazing. Even the bass player gets the grooves going every once in a while. And then King, are you kidding me? King's one of the best frontmen out there. I
pretty
literally,
insane.
Abigail has become one of my favorite albums, dude. Like, it's fucking incredible. And
I
I'm
like
shitting
it a
on
lot.
Melissa. I love Melissa. I'm glad you made us listen to it.
Yeah, seriously. Because Satan's Fall to me is better.
Dude.
It's the best one off both albums. I
Satan's
love that
Fall
song.
Changed my life.
Dude, I love that song. Seriously.
Honestly, I put that shit on. I was like, wow.
Yeah, like
Thank you.
You see like like Judas Priest and Iron Maiden. Those are as far as metal goes, that's more of like the mainstream. That's definitely more accessible, like
Yeah.
their voices. Whereas King Diamond, that's just for
That's
more
an
niche.
acquired
It's a
taste.
little bit more
yeah.
niche.
That's
Those
a
are for
super
the sick
acquired.
fucks out there that like horror and those the all like
That hang out in the cemeteries.
yeah. Dude, some of the riffs that Andy Rowe comes up with are just some of the meanest fucking riffs.
I
Like,
know.
just chainsaw-esque fucking
Yeah.
riffs. But
Honestly,
yeah.
if we ever did like 80s finding the best heavy metal album,
Dude,
the 80s,
That could be up
I
there.
think this could be one of them.
Yeah.
Like I'd put it right up there for me with Iron Maiden's Power Slave. Because I fucking love Power Slave. Caught Somewhere in Time.
Ride the Lightning?
It's right by. Dude, I think it's better than Ride the Lightning.
I
dude.
don't think so.
It might
I don't
be.
think so.
Track for track wise, there ain't no Call of Cthulhu on this one. You know what I'm saying,
God.
bitch? There ain't no escape on this
There
one.
ain't no Ride the Lightning. What the fuck are you talking
Bro, there's
about?
Abigail.
No, Ride the Lightning's better.
All right, whatever. We're going to
I have to agree with Bill on this
But
one.
anyways, any closing statements for y'all? Melissa's
No,
a
dude,
fantastic
seriously,
too.
I have a newfound respect for King Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh
definitely
my gosh, it really changed the game for me. I want to hear more of their stuff because I was really impressed with both
Yeah,
these
I'm
albums.
definitely going to more in the Merciful Fate
Yeah.
category. I did the first 6 King Diamond albums. They're all amazing. I'm going to do some more respect. Props to fucking Estefan.
Yeah,
you got any
man,
closing
seriously.
statements, Estefan?
Oh, no. Thank you for having me on here.
Dude,
It was a lot of fun.
Estefan, Death Metal Hagrid, Imminent Descent. You haven't heard him, bitch? Well, you're going to, because this motherfucker, not only does he know his shit, he growls like Johann Heg of Amon Amarth.
Let's hear a little sample.
Yeah, I knew you guys would. I knew you guys would do this shit to me.
Oh, heavy.
You guys are dicks.
Your muscles.
But anyway, today on Debate and Destroy, Abigail is the winner. If you think Melissa's the better album, tell them what's their opinion, JJ.
You're wrong.
Your opinion is wrong, bitch. We will see you on the next episode of Debate and Destroy.
Peace
like
out, guys.
and subscribe, motherfuckers. Peace out.